Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Down to Earth Astronomy. Ever since I started doing fractured space content, I've always wanted to do subscriber and viewer replays with commentary on it. I've also wanted to do compilations and montages of funny, weird, or straight out just lucky moments in the game. Unfortunately, fractured space does not have a replay system in place, which makes this a little bit difficult. And that's why I'm going to ask of you, if you want your replay featured on the channel, try to start and record your videos or your games when you play. And if you get something good, if there's a ship you're specifically good at, try to get in contact with me and we'll try to figure something out so I can get the hands on your recordings. If you do not know how to record, I'm gonna go over how I record my videos. But again, if you want to get your replays featured, contact me in the email in the description down below. Now, the software I use for recording gameplay is called Open Broadcaster Software, or OBS for short. Now, this is probably approximately how it's going to look once you start up the game for the first time, or the software for the first time. What you're going to do is, okay, I already added one here, is you're going to add a scene, and we're going to call it test, just as when you saw it deleted. And then you're going to go over to your sources, and you're going to go add, you're going to go game capture. Click OK, call it whatever you want. Then you'll get a drop-down list with all the active applications you have open. You can then select fractured space or any other video you want to record from this menu. So we can do that. We can add a game capture. Now I don't have any games open, so we're just going to take this current screen, and then you can click Preview Stream, and it will show you what's going to record. You can then click Edit Scene, and this allows you to resize and move it around so you get what you actually need. And that fills up the whole recording area. You're also going to make sure that your recording microphone level is all the way down, and that your game volume is all the way up, because so I can get the sound from the game, but I do not get the noise from your microphone, because I'll be adding plenty of noise when I do the commentary. Then you're going to go into settings, and we're going to go into encoding. Make sure that your use CRB is unchecked. There's no check mark here, because this stands for constant bitrate, which actually increases the file size quite a bit, because if there's not too much movement on the screen, it will still write the same amount of data to the file, and it will just have an unnecessarily large file size. You could probably halve the file size by unchecking this. This is very useful for streaming, but not very useful for recording. Your maximum bit rates and buffer sizes don't really matter. I just set them nice and high because I don't want the software to bottleneck because of those settings. Then you're going to go into broadcast settings, you're going to mode here, and you're going to select file output only, not live stream, you're going to select file output only. Then you are going to set the path, or at least note the path here. This is where it's going to save your recordings. So keep that in mind so you know where you can get your files when you're done. It would also have a path to a buffer size, also a buffer folder. You don't have to change that, you can just leave that as it is. Then you're going to go into video. And no, don't want to save that. And make sure that you're recording in full HD, so that you're recording in 920 by 1080. Make sure you do not have any resolution downscaling, and try to start recording at 60 FPS if you can. If your game is then running lower than 60 FPS, try to drop it down to 30 instead. Don't go lower than 30. But if you can record in 60, that would be preferred. And that's pretty much it. Then all you have to do is just click start recording, and once you're done, you just click stop recording here, and you should then have a nice replay file that you can send to me. Don't send it in the actual email because it's going to be way too big. Just contact me and we will figure out a way to send the file depending on its file size. So if you want your replays featured, give this video a like down below, subscribe to the channel so you know when your replay is up. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and until next time, I will see you guys in space.